you start looking at Oregon on film?
Last spring and during the summer, just started to get into a little bit, just kind of get a feel for them.
Yeah, I mean, what are some of your takeaways just when you start looking at them and the matchup ahead of you on Saturday?
Yeah, obviously I've watched them a lot just on TV a lot too, so you can just tell they play with a lot of speed, up tempo, a lot of misdirection.
What do you think of the line in particular?
I don't think I haven't really dove too deeply into breaking them down, but I know that they've had a lot of O-linemen drafted in the past, so I think it should be a good challenge.
As a D lineman, how do you defend against speed that Oregon has?
I don't think it's really any different per se. You just have to do your job. It's not my job to cover the wide receiver, so I don't have to worry about that. So, you just have to do your job. It's not that much different week to week.
Did you watch the game Saturday night, Oregon game?
I just watched a little bit of it, so just get a little bit of a feel for their offense, and just kind of see them at the TV speed.
Because they are going to move so quickly, you guys anticipate maybe rotating more D linemen than you typically would?
If we have to, yeah. But if they're up tempo, that means less substitutions throughout like a drive. But if we get tired or and stuff, I have a lot of confidence in my backups, so I think we can play a lot of guys.
How important will it be for you guys not to break your team in on that line for him to try to escape or anything like that?
I haven't looked at this quarterback too much, but if he's a big scrambler, if we'll kind of game plan against him and see what we need to do.
How big of a factor will the home crowd be compared to being on the road for this game?
I think the crowd will get fired up. It'll be kind of fun. A team that hasn't been here, we haven't played in a long time. I think everybody will get pretty fired up for it.
Have you been made aware of the push for no sit Saturday?
For what?
No sit Saturday. Michael Rosivey tweeted that out.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't heard about it at all, I guess.
What's your mindset as a defense when you're backed up in your own end zone? Are you guys trying to hold them to nothing, or are you just thinking 3 points? Or
just kind of take it one play at a time. If you're just thinking about the outcome, you might just have an MA on that play and give up a touchdown. So you just kind of take it one play at a time. Try to give up 0 yards, or you never know if you can get the ball back or get a big tackle for a loss. So.
How's it playing on the line this past week without Nick out there?
I missed him out there a lot, but we have a lot of young guys that can step up. Carlos played pretty hard, and Kevin played pretty good to nose last week as well, and so we miss him, but we have a lot of guys that can play.
Is Carlos pretty calm going into this? That's pretty early in your career to get a start like he did.
Yeah, he did pretty well, I thought. Practice was rough for him, but once he got his nerves settled a little bit, I think he just played within himself, and he played good.
Were you disappointed he didn't get in the end zone Saturday?
Yeah, everybody gave me a hard time about it, but I'll just have to get another one, I guess.
You made some plays here the first couple of weeks. How do you assess your play overall?
I think I got some things to work on, but I've just been playing hard, and when you do, the play just kind of come to you sometimes.
Hey, Ross, you guys generally shy away from saying too much about one game, but there's an opportunity here against a team that played in the championship game 2 years ago. What's it mean this week getting ready for them?
Obviously they're going to be a really good team. We're fired up to play them. A little more of a challenge than these last 2 games, but no, they're a good program, so it'll be fun to match up against them.
Yeah, I'm sure when you come here, that's what you think about is the opportunities to play Ohio States and teams like that. Was it kind of neat when you knew they were on the schedule looking ahead that you'd get a shot at them before your career was over?
Yeah, for sure. They're a great program. It'll be completely different offensive scheme than we're used to, so that'd be a fun challenge as well.
Anybody in the Big Ten run anything remotely similar that you've seen?
I mean, not that I know of quite yet, but we'll see when we get down the road a little farther. But you know, they're pretty unique.